YouTube, just Huda Extreme here, and oh god, the screen is blurry. Okay, hold on, okay, there it is. What's up, guys? This is Huda Extreme here. Sorry for the blurriness in the camera, but so pretty much I got you guys Odd Eyes Pendulum, Odd Eyes Performing Pal deck ready and go. Hopefully you guys can see it. Okay, there it is. So pretty much, I have Odd Eye stuff, I have Performer Pal stuff, and I'm ready to go. So I hope you guys enjoy this deck profile. I did. I'm gonna have to do it in this version of the deck profile. So one, I do apologize for the noise, and two, I have to do it in this version because it's a lot of spells and traps, and I don't feel like holding the deck, holding the camera. So I'm just gonna do it the best way I can in the old format that I normally do my deck profiles. So I do apologize for that. All right, so let's go off with our Performer Pal engine. We're running triple Performer Pal Pendulum Sorcerer. Pretty much he's just here to pop a lot of your scales so that you can reset them and then put new skills into play. And of course he gives your Performer Pal monsters additional 1,000 attack while he's in the Pendulum Zone. When he's activated his effect in the Pendulum Zone. So when he leaves it, your Performer Pals are still going to have that additional 1,000. Odd Eyes Unicorn is pretty much only here because you can set up your high scales with Unicorn, so Kieran can be played as well as Odd Eyes himself. I'm running two Radish Horses, pretty much here to deal with problem cards. Like, I have a big issue of dealing with, Dark Wall. So Radish Horse really helps with that by lowering his attack and by a Performer Pal or an Odd Eyes monster's attack, and you can just easily a Performer Pal monster's attack, and just easily ramp over a lot of threats. If it comes to that. Plus, he's a low scale of 3, so you can easily make pendulum summons with that. Next, I'm running 2 Lizard Draw and 2 Guild Turtle. These are pretty much the draw engine of the deck, because we did lose Monkey Board, so there isn't no more Guild Turtle, pop, Lizard Draw, put the Monkey Board in play, get the Sorcerer, get the Skullcurve Red Joker, and then search for the Sorcerer and then reset your spell. I'm running 1 Odd Eyes Light Phoenix just as another low scale target, and then of course the 1 Skullcurve Red Joker. So that's pretty much the Performer Pals. For Odd Eyes himself, I'm pretty much rocking 3 Odd Eyes. Odd Eyes can practically search for any 15 or less scale that I'm running in the deck. So he can search for Radish Horse, he can search for Unicorn, he can search for Sorcerer, he can search for Lizard Draw and Guild Turtle. And of course he can also search for the next monster, which is Arch Phoenix and shit. But Odd Eyes can pretty much just do that. He can do the double damage, and he's just pretty much a really good monster. He's pretty much your big beat stick of his deck. I was gonna run my girl Apex Avians, but I don't have any Apex Avians. And if I run Apex Avian, I'm gonna be running the Magician version of this deck without the Performer Power monsters, with the exception of Skullcurve deck. So that's Odd Eyes. Next, 2 Arch Phoenix Centric, pretty much to blow up spells and traps. Some people have decided just to run the 2 because Twin Twisters are live, as well as that new Cyclone card. So that's why, and plus her scale is 7. So if in case you want to just play into your Kieran and then pop back row, that's pretty much what she's here for. Speaking of Kieran, only 1 Kieran. I don't have Bambuku. Bambuku would be a really good decision, but I don't have room for Bambuku because I still like to play a lot of other options instead. So I'm just running the 1 Kieran, and Kieran is just broke in general. Next, I have 1 Abductor. I don't have multiple Abductors, and that's a lot of more room I'd have to put into the deck. But Abductor is pretty much here to pretty much set up for a scale, search my deck for another Pendulum monster. Once she gets at least 3 counters on her, and I run practically enough that it blows itself up and searches. So I can pretty much get her to at least 3 if I can draw her really good. I could put another one here and place some other cards, but for now I'm just running the 1 up. I'm running triple Master and 1 Luster Pendulum, pretty much because I'm still running the Dracoslayer Overlord engine. And of course I'm running one of the really good pendulum tuners, so I really want to get into Ignister that faster, as fast as I possibly can. Speaking of the Draco Overlords, I'm running 2 Luster and 2 Vector to keep my scales live for pretty much putting 4 onto the board and 4 the level 4 plays that I can get, so I can make Ignister, Dynaster, and a lot of my extra deck monsters. And my last 2 monsters in my deck are pretty much non-pendulum monsters: Glow Up Bulb and Mass Chameleon. Glow Up Bulb, so I can make Materia Beast, and Mass Chameleon can pick up my Overlords if they hit the graveyard, and then I can Synchro and make monsters like Stardust or Stardust Spark. So that's pretty much the monsters. For the spells, 2 Sky Iris, because of course I'm running Odd Eyes. I'm running Odd Eyes Fusion, Odd Eyes himself, Odd Eyes Light Phoenix, and Odd Eyes Unicorn. So I have enough targets and I can pop stuff. This is really good with magical Abductor, because I can play the Abductor, play this, play Terraforming, search for another one, put a scale onto the board, give her another counter, pop the other pendulum scale, search for Odd Eyes Unicorn, and then there I go. I can go off from there, or I can use her effect and search for a monster, then pop and then search it. It's just so many plays with this. To keep those plays going, of course, I'm running double Terraforming, so I can search for my Sky Irises. For my 1-ofs, I'm running 1 Odd Eyes Fusion, because pretty much I'm gonna go for my Vortex Dragons. I was complaining about a friend of mine is running a similar version of this, where he's running just this, but he's running 2 targets, which sounds like a good idea, but I think it's just a personal preference, because I'm not running Odd Eyes Rebellion in the extra deck, so that's why this card is just staying at 1, and I only have the 1 target. And then to continue my 1-ofs, 1 Foolish, because for Glow Up Bulb, or if I want to send an Overlord to the graveyard and pick it up with Mass Chameleon. Raigeki and Dark Hole, pretty much to destroy monsters. And 1 Draco Face Off, because I love to set up scales and stuff with Draco Face Off. And another good combination with Magical Vector. So for my extra deck, I'm just going to go straight through it. 1 Materia Beast, because I can easily get to it now with Radish Force and Pendulum Sorcerer, and it's pretty much a good out against Melphos. 1 Odd Eyes Meteor Burst Dragon. I'm still running this only because I can fuse into it. Synchro into it, or I can send it to the graveyard and get it back with Absolute, who I run in the extra deck as well. But this pretty much just a good target for Odd Eyes Fusion. So 1 Stardust, because I can make it with Mass Chameleon. 1 Ignister, pretty much, because Ignister's at 1, but Ignister is still one of the most broken synergized cards with pendulums, because I can make this, pop stuff, bounce stuff, and special summon the monsters. I can exceed with it. 1 Dynaster, because of course I have to keep the Dracoslayers going. 1 Majester Paladin, so I can search for my pendulums during my end phase, and I can make some synchro plays with him as well. 1 Dweller, 1 Cowboy, 1 King of the Feral Imps, so I can search for either Mass Chameleon, or I can search for my Lizard Draws. 1 Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon. This is pretty much, like I said, if I can make this with 2 Odd Eyes, and I've already used the Odd Eyes Fusion, I can just pick up whatever's in my graveyard and put it onto the board if it's an Odd Eyes monster. So I can really just get the effects off of that, and plus it's a big beater. 1 Giant Hand, 1 Silent Auto Arc, the Castell, Emerald, if I need to, and then 1 Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon. I didn't really know how good this card really was, so I started test playing it, and it's really boss. When it's special summon, you can target 1 face-up attack position monster your opponent controls and return it to hand. During either player's turn, when a spell, trap, or a monster effect is activated, I can shuffle a pendulum monster face up in my extra deck back to the deck, negate the activation, and destroy that card, which is fine with me, because I can reuse some of my pendulum sorcerers, reuse my Skull Corvette, Joker. I just reset up a lot of cards. So that's pretty much it for the deck profile, you guys. I hope you all enjoy. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any questions as well, leave them in the comment section below, or you can leave them on my Facebook page, which I'll have in the link below. So this is Without Extreme signing out. Take care, guys.